Hi, it's Shannon Thigpen with Shine Yoga. We're on the floor today. We will do a supine twist. Now there are several ways to do them, but supine simply means you are facing the ceiling. And it's spelled S-U-P-I-N-E. So the U-P is for up. You're upright facing the ceiling. We'll be lying down doing this supine twist. Make sure you follow the directives of your healthcare provider before doing this or any other activity. But spinal twists are really nice to do for the flexibility of the spine because we're not robots. We are constantly twisting and turning when we move. And it's also very good for our organs to almost like flush out the blood supply. And as you release the twist, that fills with a fresh supply of blood, like you're wringing out a washcloth, if you will. All right, so you're on, for this one anyways, you're on your side. Bring your knees together and have your hips stacked. And bring your knees closer in. So you have about a 90-degree bend at the hip. Your hips are stacked, knees are stacked, and you have a 90-degree bend at the knee. Now you could have a pillow under your head, or you could rest your head in your hands, right? Or your hands can be out in front of you. Make sure though that you're not stressing your shoulder here. So maybe like this would be preferred, okay? And you simply take the top hand and start opening it up to the other side of your body. You're not going to force. And in this case, you're going to keep the knees stacked. So the hand may or may not touch the other side. It may stay suspended. And if you have a yoga block, then you can have the yoga blocks stacked and your hand could go onto the yoga block. Or your hand could go onto a pillow, okay? And rest there. And you turn your face in the direction of the hand, okay? And you breathe. If you do a lot of computer work, a lot of desk work, this is really gonna open up through the chest and shoulder, the thoracic spine, and as you turn your head away, your cervical spine. The low back is not where the rotation is occurring. Inhale, exhale, breathe through that twist. Inhale, exhale. It should feel good. You're not forcing anything. It should not hurt. Then bring that hand back toward the front side. Then we'll do the other side. Bring the hips up so the top leg helps me put that foot down to support me so that I can carefully bring myself to neutral and then to the other side. Now when you're doing this, you won't have your head turned in the opposite direction. My head's turned that way so I can see you. But your knees are stacked just like the other side. And depending on your flexibility, your one side may feel better than the other side. And again, you're not going to force anything. 90-degree bend at the hip, about a 90-degree bend at the knee. So more than likely, you're going to feel as though you're bringing your knees up toward the shoulder a little more, okay? Hands stacked, that bottom hand could be supporting your head. Then, your pillow or your block can be over there. You start opening and go slow so that you don't have momentum force beyond where you should go. And you let that hand rest, right? So your head could still be over facing the other way. And maybe that hand is suspended, like if you don't have anything under it, but you can really feel the stretch. If you have a little more flexibility in the thoracic and cervical spine, then your hand will easily go down. Then you turn your head the opposite way And breathe through what tightness you feel. Think about where you're feeling tight as you inhale. Exhale and release the tightness. Shoulders away from the ear, so I just move my hand down a little bit so that I don't have my shoulder up to the ear, okay? Keep the shoulders away from the ear. I would say do 5 or 6 breaths slowly. Good. And it's okay to have a pillow under your head. If that bothers your neck, then you're looking more towards the sky. You don't have to be turned all the way, okay? You don't want any stress in the neck at all. Inhaling slowly and slowly exhaling. And then bring that hand back over. Okay? And again, top foot comes up first. Plant that foot and then you can bring your opposite knee in. Now a different spinal twist, let's do one more, okay? Cross one leg on top, hand out to the sides. So you have your one hand on either side like the letter T. Careful, because this is a deep stretch here. Bring the knees to one side. Inhale, exhale. You can turn your face away. And you would hold the stretch longer than I'm staying here. I would say choose one, right? And spend more time with the one stretch, and you can vary them, right? This is going to also stretch the IT band. If it is really tight, you will feel that. Inhale, and make sure you use your core. Can you hear it in my voice? And I'd say keep the legs crossed in the same way and do the other side. You'll feel, if you're tight in the low back, you'll feel that. Do not force your knees down. Bring the knees up, uncross, and then cross your opposite leg and do both sides again. And as I mentioned, you're going to take your time and pick one of the 2 supine twists that I just did. They both have benefits. You notice that when I'm doing this one, my shoulders are down and my knees I'm not forcing down. So it's a little different in terms of which body part is down and not moving, and then which part is not being forced down. In the first, it was the shoulders not being forced down. In the second, the shoulders are down and the knees aren't being forced down. Then to come out of the twist, you can, one way, turn towards your mat. Use the strength in your upper body to bring yourself up to a sitting posture. Sit comfortably in whatever posture works for you. I'm Shannon Thigpen. Start where you are. Do what you can. You do have greatness inside of you, and I do believe in you. Inhale. Namaste.